Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you 5 rentals that I saw while visiting Querétaro. Stick around for the 5th one, which is really nice. Okay, the first apartment we're going to look at is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's in a small private complex with only 25 units, and the 2-bedroom, 2 baths typically run between 22 to 23,000 pesos, which at the time of this video is somewhere roughly between $1,100 and $1,200 a month. This was a really nice, calm and quiet property. There was a school within about 10 minutes walking distance. There was a small tienda outside of the gate, but other than that, it wasn't really much around. That could be good or bad. The grounds on the property are really nicely kept. What we're doing here is walking the property from visitor parking so that they could show me all of the amenities that were included just before we get to the apartment. So this is a clubhouse that can of course be used for personal use when you have visitors. This is the pool. The pool was covered at this time, but she said that it was open year round. It's just that I guess it's quite common in Querétaro for tenants not to use their pool. She basically said when they have it available, they don't tend to use it, but it is open. It just wasn't open at the moment.
It doesn't get hot enough here, I guess. I don't know.
No,
it gets hot enough, but people just don't use it.
It's hot enough.
You know, when you have it, you don't use it.
Yeah, that's true. Happens. That is so true. Okay.
Take note. Here you have like the small garden, so you can plant your herbs or like the community garden and the compost.
Wow. Okay, so you park under and then you have the elevator to bring your stuff up. Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Sí, claro.
Muy bien.
If the memory fails, I have the phone.
This is a beautiful 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Sorry guys, but I didn't have my phone using the right lens, so everything's kind of close up, but it gets better around apartment number 3.
So you always have availability on these? People just coming and going.
We normally have at least one.
So you open the door and walk in, and then you have your open living room and kitchen and dining. And then to the immediate left is the master bedroom here.
It has bamboo floors here. And the rooms all have their own terrace, so it's very green and very pleasant.
All the lights are LED.
Okay.
Everything is electric. We have
He was saying that all of the lights are LED and there are solar panels on this unit, so your utility bill is very low.
No gas? Okay, this is the whole bathroom back here. Oh, baby. Oh, wow.
Oh, this is the master closet and master bathroom.
Okay.
They're fixing that.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Maybe over there, I noticed it the other day. I thought was the bathroom upstairs, so no, it was
I'm just looking, okay? Go check out the other room for me.
El pasillo.
Sí.
Is there lighting? Oh, this is beautiful. How is it? Can you adjust the pressure if you want?
The pressure of the water is very good. We have like a pneumatic system.
Oh yeah, already. Okay. Okay, thank you.
And that's not something you will find in Querétaro.
Is
Water pressure is normally not what you're.
to help, or are you just stuck with? what it is. Like, can you buy
I love the light and, of course, the patios, but mainly the light. I will always be looking for something with a lot of natural light, and the greenery outside is just a gravy on top. This unit, or these apartments, come with electric, which is rare in Querétaro. It's primarily gas. That's where you would put a dishwasher if you chose.
It's beautiful.
They had a storm here recently which blew down this screen, so obviously that would be repaired. They just hadn't picked it up yet. Look at this pretty terrace or patio. It's very nice. So we are headed back to the washroom or laundry room right now. It's a little storage area. Again, my apologies for the camera lens. Let's go into the laundry.
Opens to the outside.
Okay.
To give you space for the washer and
Washer
dryer.
there, okay.
This is the hot water tank. It's electric as well. The hot water from the roof comes here, turns around. The cold water from the regular service of water comes in here.
Okay.
The water from the roof comes down, circulates, and warms up the water.
Okay.
So the hot water that you see is not the one
Yeah.
coming down from the roof, it's the one heating up
Circulate.
here.
Okay.
In case it is a very cold day, or very cloudy or something, you have an electric backup in here.
Oh, okay.
So this backup will keep your water warm.
Warm. Okay.
Here you have a control where you can have a minimum and a maximum of the temperature you want in the
Oh,
water.
nice. I like hot water, so that's good. You can turn them.
Yeah, sometimes comes out very hot from the roof.
Okay. Love it.
So most of the apartments here are either two or three bedrooms.
Okay. And what did you say is the difference? What's the around the rate for each?
23,000 pesos. It depends on
This is some hallway storage just before you enter the third bedroom. That's one thing I found a common thread through units throughout Querétaro is they have a lot of storage units built in to a lot of these homes, which is fabulous. A lot of like other places I've seen in Mexico, they don't have much storage. All their clothes and everything are just out on racks, and that's not the case here. A lot of storage availability in these units, which is awesome.
You can go out of the gate and you can bring the shade.
I like the patio feature where you can bring the shades down on the patio as well to block out some of that sun or for a little privacy. Very nice. So this was a very spacious 2-bedroom. I almost forget it's a 2-bedroom. I keep thinking it's a 3-bedroom, but very spacious. So this unit comes with 2 parking spaces directly under the apartment. You take the elevator down to the first level and you have 2 spaces. Moving on to the second rental, which is in a high-rise facility. Let's go on in. So when you go into this complex, you have a nice little waiting area or chill out area on both sides before you take the elevator up to your unit. So this rental is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath that rents for approximately 17,000 pesos, which at the time of this video is roughly $885. I forgot to mention where these rentals were at. The first rental and this one are both in Juriquilla. Now, I don't mind this view because I like land views versus looking at another building. And it's dry season right now, so it hadn't really rained. Once it rains, all of that'll be green, which would be nice.
So you have a pretty decent kitchen.
This is gas here. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the only place where you probably will find electricity was yours. Everything else we do gas.
My concern with some of the apartments was sharing walls. I prefer not to share walls because you don't want to hear them, they don't want to hear you. But some of these buildings, a lot of these buildings, there is a gap in between. So like the window that you're about to see that she's showing opens up for ventilation. But as you can see, you don't share your wall with your neighbor. There's an apartment on the other side, but there's a huge gap in between in the interior for ventilation and just so tenants won't share walls, which is great. And here's a guest bathroom or shared bathroom between the two bedrooms in the hall. It was not really spectacular about this rental, but it is nice, clean, bright, and quiet. So, just ideal for somebody out there.
okay, we'll go outside and see what else you can see.
And then a 3-bedroom apartment, pretty decent size, for $885 a month. I mean, can't beat that.
This used to be an Airbnb. The owner had it as an Airbnb.
Okay.
But they stopped letting her use it as an Airbnb. They
Okay.
have new rules for the condo, so
Yeah.
now she uses it
Oh.
yearly. Yeah.
Yeah. So the condo fee and all that, I mean, you just pay the one amount, right? There's no condo fees or HOA.
No,
Or additional
those
fees
are included in
in
the
everything?
rent. The
Okay.
17,000 pesos.
Okay.
Those are included in the rent.
Okay.
This is a very nice space. And also, well, right now that it's starting to rain, this
Querétaro is a very pet-friendly place, so most of these units don't have a problem with pets being allowed. Some of them prefer smaller pets than bigger ones, but most of the time pets aren't an issue, and it's usually not like an additional deposit or anything for them, which is customary for back in the States. You got to pay pet rent. Not here. I like to check the water pressure because, as you heard her say, it's quite common for that to be the pressure. And I think you can buy things to help with the pressure, but if it's, I would prefer it's already good prior to me moving in. So yeah, a pretty nice, bright, clean rental. Good deal. In a moment, we'll head out to see some of the amenities that are offered. And the amenities felt a little better to me than the actual place for some reason, but y'all let me know what y'all think.
This is like the common area where you can come
Okay.
and work or play or
Yeah.
or have a small reunion.
What's the bathroom? Got a workout room? Okay. I hear him.
You find a dog?
He's in the house.
Kind of feels like a ghost town. It's actually on a Sunday. I think this was Sunday morning when we were touring, so people could be at church and things or just in their homes. Again, I never really felt inundated with people wherever I went in Querétaro, with the exception of like the malls, supermarkets, and in the centro. But I like it. It's just a peaceful vibe about this area. Not to say that it don't get loud and celebratory at times. It does, but this was just very peaceful for a Sunday midday. Okay, on to the third rental. We are going to look at another 2-bedroom, 3-bath and it has kind of a den or a study. Some rentals in Querétaro will be behind 1 or 2, maybe even 3 security measures or barriers such as these, gates, enclosures, whatever they're called. Nothing to do with security issues. It's just a lot of people moving to the area, and they just like to keep their subsets of each area exclusive to people who reside in those areas. Just keep a lot of random people out, which works for me. So in some places like these, you might have a key fob, or you might have a windshield sticker to get you past each security point or gate entrance.
Like the windows are very how do I explain this? Like they make it very private.
Okay.
The noise and the windows and everything, like you don't see, for example, you have windows here and then you have the square here, so you don't see your neighbors. Just up front.
Okay, I see that.
So although I really don't like them from the outside because they're too square for me, they're very practical and people like living in them. This has like the electricity.
Okay. Breaker.
Yeah.
That's where you would reset it?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
And like the gas and water.
Okay, as I said before, this is a 2-bedroom, 3-bath with a den. That's about $936 a month at the time of this video. So you walk in and open living, and then your guest bathroom is right there at the foot of the steps.
Window.
I think I finally adjust the recording lens on this home, so just bear with me. I like this patio area for potential gardening or whatever you kind of want to do out here.
Now, do they maintain this? Or am the tenants responsible for maintaining?
Sorry?
The maintenance,
Included.
so they'll come. No McDonald's, stop.
Yeah, these rent around 18,000 pesos and maintenance included. Well, condo and.
But so when you say that, they'll come and cut this? Or does the tenant cut this?
Sorry, I didn't get
No,
that.
it's okay.
Te lo entregan bien el pasto, ¿no?
Pues no lo vamos a entregar sin darnos corto.
Normally the landowner, has cuts it and cleans the house, and that's how.
Okay. Even while the person lives here?
Sorry?
So, if I'm living here, in 3 months.
No, like every month?
Yeah.
No, that's on you.
Okay.
Yeah. No, sorry.
So here is the laundry and washroom. Obviously, the tenant would be responsible for getting their own laundry, or washer and dryer rather, and their own refrigerator.
Be careful on the steps, Lauren.
So this area is the den, or the TV room, I guess you could call it. You'll get a better view of it when I fix the lens, but you have the 2 bedrooms up here and this mini TV room. There we go. Old people operating the camera, y'all. Again, lots of storage space in these newer homes. Love it.
This is the TV room and the two bedrooms.
Like the light.
Entonces, no sé qué voy a hacer con ella.
No McDonald's.
Again, I like places that are light, natural, a lot of natural light coming in. And this is a pretty nice and spacious place for $930 a month.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I see what you're saying about the windows.
Yeah.
The privacy.
So let's head back downstairs to get another look at the space. What are your thoughts so far about all of the places that you've seen in this one? This rental is located in El Refugio. You can do a lot with this space, especially if you have a significant amount of furniture. I don't like that it doesn't have a window looking out the front, letting some of the light in that way, but it's still a nice, pretty nice place. Okay, let's move on to number 4 in Zakia.
And we have this house available now for rent in 14,000 pesos. So these are cheaper. Number 17.
As she said, this is 14,000 pesos, which is about 735 or somewhere in their dollars at the time of this video. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. It's smaller, and this particular unit actually comes furnished as is, which is pretty nice.
So you'll see like the spaces are much smaller.
Mm-hmm.
This one actually has a yard compared to most of them.
Okay.
So this has a nice yard.
Now, is this rented as is, or someone who lives here? Is this just staged, or the
No,
furniture and
this is
stuff?
rented as you see it.
Is it? Okay.
The owner lived in or got a job in Germany, so he just
Left
yeah,
it.
these was his furniture, so it's
Okay.
a nice yard.
I asked if you rent things as is and you don't want something, you can certainly take it out, but you're responsible for it and returning it to its place when you vacate.
All right. This is nice.
Nice little private patio for lounging or gardening or whatever you want to do.
Small and nice. This is a washing machine. This comes furnished as is. I'm coming. Thank you.
Thing about those concrete floors, you have to keep them clean because they get dusty and it's very slippery.
She's fine. You come here, because those stairs are slippery. Come off of them. Okay. Look.
Again, loving the built-in storage cabinets so that if you don't want to, you don't have to put a dresser in the room. In an already small room, you can just hang the TV and keep that space open.
These are more the sizes of the houses you'll find here in
Zakia?
Zakia.
Okay.
You can find larger,
Mm-hmm.
but this is kind of
Pretty much the
average,
size.
probably. You can find smaller ones.
How's the pressure out here? Yeah, look. Oh, water didn't run there in a little bit.
Yeah, an investment in a water purifier might be a good idea on some of these rentals.
Come on, silly.
So all in all, a nice
Come on, let me.
modern rental,
Be careful.
especially if you don't require a lot of space, especially in those bedrooms. But it's nice. It's a nice starter or ender home in Zakia in Querétaro, Mexico.
Careful, come on down.
There are not cryos.
All right, what?
Yeah, you made it to number 5. This was my favorite. This was actually the Airbnb that we stayed in, but there are condos available for rent within this community.
So this is Haniko condominiums, and I really like them. As you can see, they're building.
And these condominiums are back in Juriquilla.
I like that the apartments are independent of one another, so you don't share a wall with your neighbor. Okay, let me finish. And your balcony, your patio is not shared, so they're building. And they have a pool. Let's go to the pool. Let's get ready to throw down. Looks like they got paddle tennis basketball courts over there. Clubhouse. And this is the entry. I think there's a store, cafeteria in there. And that's where the entry gate is. Everything's badged to get in and get through. It's a pool. Oops, sorry. Lo siento. And they have a hot tub. Yeah. This is really nice. Really nice apartments. Not yet. So this is the Airbnb. First walk in. Come on, there's a bathroom right here. Those are water purifiers, so that means you can wash. You can, so purifies the water. So that's the front door. There's a cooling unit here because a lot of the. What you looking for? Turn on the lights for me. It's a beautiful Airbnb. So this is actually a 2-bedroom.
I don't have lights.
If you see any light switches, you want to open that laundry room?
Yeah.
Go in there for me and see. Laundry.
I want to get up.
Okay. This is the kitchen. It's a beautiful Airbnb. So this is basically a 2-bedroom apartment, a condominium. We'll go out there in a minute. It's got it beautifully set up. Wait. Open the bedroom. Show us the bedroom. Ah. Ugh. Which one you going to? No smoking. You see that?
What's that say? No
No
small
smoking.
guy.
This is the master bedroom. That's your bedroom. Woo! Oh my God, the pictures on the Airbnb just don't do this place justice. This is my room.
Huh?
He's got a nice.
I want a computer.
That's just a monitor. Mommy has to hook up her slow computer.
The monitor has Steam.
Does it have what? This is the closet. Can you open up this bathroom for me? Look at this closet.
No.
We need to get acclimated. It's just a closet. Open that up. Did you have a bathroom in your bathroom? Turn on the light.
I'm turning on the light.
Beautiful. I ain't traveling with you no more, girl. Alright, let's check out Lauren's room.
My room?
Your room.
Yeah.
Your room.
That's the gamer.
Just the gamer room. I gotta figure out where the lights are on your room.
I want my computer.
You ain't got no computer. You see any light switches? Dang, Lauren.
But I want a computer.
Go in the bathroom.
But I want a computer.
Go in the bathroom.
But I want a computer.
There's no computer.
I want to be a gamer.
No, I know. Move. Pardon, sorry. Lauren's room. Oh, here are the lights. There you go. Now let's go to the balcony. Let's see if we can find how to get out.
What?
It's one side.
Hey, what the heck?
Oh, they're building another phase.
What's building another face?
They're building another.
Hmm?
Come on, let's go on the other side so we can see. Ain't no wine in there, Victor. Okay. Go out there and sit.
What the?
It's nice. Oh, there's a pool down there. Look, I'm gonna go swimming later. Not today.
So these rentals come in different variations of the 2 bedrooms. I think the 2-bedroom is the largest at these condos. They do have 1-bedrooms available. This here is another furnished rental that's available at the time of this video. I will put the link in the description, but it probably won't work as this will probably go fast. The location again is Juriquilla. It's a great location as you step out of the entrance of the condo. There's everything you need. Groceries, sports centers, convenience, pharmacy, all of that. Everything you need. So check it out. Thanks for watching part 1. I should have a link in the description with more rentals to part 2 of this video.